When I was growing up in this town, there weren't 1,000 families, I would imagine, and they either worked at the shipyard or they worked on the water. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father, you know, we all grew up out here, you know. We were either making our living on the water or we were getting supper on the water.
Mike's family depends on the water, and they've seen things change significantly.
I've watched the oyster population just go away. And it's got to where I could go out in a couple hours and fill the boat. It would take me a couple days to fill the boat with native oysters.
And now that decline has the promise of turning around with the introduction of eco reefs and hands-on work of Virginia's watermen.
If my grandfather was alive today and he thought that you could grow an oyster in a cage, he'd laugh you off this dock. But seeing it, it's unbelievable.
The Oyster Company of Virginia is working to restore the native Virginia oyster population and, in turn, the health of the Chesapeake Bay using ReefTech's Oyster Reef module. The modules provide a habitat for the oysters to grow. And with that growth, an industry follows right along.
Aquaculture is strange, and I grew up, you know, tonging oysters, picking them up on the shorelines, whatever, and you know. This was totally different for us. It was a whole new mindset. We had to reprogram ourselves into, you didn't go out every day and bring oysters in and take them to market. You grow them, it takes some time, takes some work. But when somebody calls and, you know, they want 500 oysters, I know which cages to go pull. I can pull them. I've got the perfect pretty oysters for them. And it's not an all-day process like it was before.
Oyster Company of Virginia founder Toller Noli.
And so my journey has kind of led me to this. So now to be able to take the tie off and to stand here before you with a beautiful 3-inch deep cup oyster in my hand and to say that this is the most important business model that here in the Commonwealth that we can all be a part of, I'm very proud. And it's going to take all of us. And I'm just a messenger. I'm now the one that's been able to put these different pieces together and say, let's all do this together. And together we will make a difference.
So I decided to roll up my sleeves and test the merchandise.
Okay. In your hand there, take the knife and just easily wiggle him in. Once you feel it going in, you want to stop.
I'm afraid I'm going to...
Yeah.
Take your time.
Or if you want to do it a different way.
That one's sassing us.
Well, you got a camera on.
Okay.
And then you want to slide across the top to cut the top muscle first.
Okay, so you just hold it.
Yep, and then slide across the top of the shell, all the way down. Yep.
Awesome. Now he's ready to go.
Now he's ready to eat.
Come to me. Uh-oh.
Oyster Company of Virginia's plan is not only to reintroduce the native Virginia oyster to the Bay, but to you too.
I'm a thirsty little oyster in the Chesapeake Bay. I drink 50 gallons of water a day. You can fry me or roast me or steam me too, or you can shuck me raw, but ask your parents before you do. I'm high in protein and I'm high in zinc. And if you put me in the water, I'll drink, drink, drink. I'm an eco-friendly filter system too. The Virginia oyster. I'm loving you.
Learn more about the Oyster Company of Virginia. Call 804-405-8460 or head online to oysterva.com to sponsor your very own cage, and you'll enjoy 24 fresh oysters delivered to your door once a year. Up next, a Virginia businesswoman heads to the garden to start her new venture. We're in the green kitchen for lemon basil pesto shrimp with ripe sun gold tomatoes.